Good morning. Um, Hi. I hope we all had a good Thanksgiving if we live in the States. If you don't, hope you had a good day yesterday. Um, I need a bit of a break from doing adopts or drawing art for people or drawing art for the Silent Stars. I need some art for me. And this is going to be art for me, but it's also going to be art for others. Um, because I need these designs for something I'm ordering. Whatever. It doesn't matter. These little cheaty versions are for me. Um, Oof. That sucks. Speaking of breaks, um, I am thinking come December, I am going to take a small break from posting adopts and, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I want to work on stuff for YouTube, and I want to make an animatic. Um, but I have not given myself time to do any of those things because I've been so focused on the Secret Santa and doing ode art and the Silent Stars. So, anyway. I will likely do some of that on stream. Um, Maybe some animatic work, but um, also maybe some YouTube video work. I want to do um, something clan gen related, a clan gen challenge. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to do art with it or not. If I want to just like draw little scenes or whatever. I have. I watched Gravity Falls when it originally aired. It's so good. I need to rewatch it. I know people have been all hyped up about it again because of the new book. That's not so new because it came out a couple months ago, but I love Gravity Falls. I love it. Also, hi Akira. Welcome. What do Maine Coon ears even look like? Okay, they need to have these big old ears. I should have just trusted Minecraft. Okay. Angel is just the only one of my non. Oh, why is your dog mad at you? But Angel's one of my only. Oh, I have to trust my own process. She's one of my only non, like, kitty pet characters, or kitty pet originating characters. Um, to be any kind of pure breed, even though she's not a pure breed, she's a mix. But her dad's a purebred. I think. I don't think about her dad very often. He's extremely unimportant. Oh, someone's awake. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe he's got some dog stuff that he's up to. I know they can get weird sometimes. This is not at all what your floofy looks like. I'm cheating. I need to do art of my characters more often. They all have a pitiful amount of art made by me. I haven't decided. I forgot to decide what I'm gonna give Angel as her healer accessory. I really don't want to give her these bittersweet berries that she's already got on. Because I can't find a good color. I know at one point I was gonna give her yew berries. Also, happy birthday, Akira. Or happy late birthday, I suppose. Angel's ended up so much bigger than the rest. Okay. I'm trying to think of what to talk about that isn't just gonna be me gushing about these characters again. I do that. I could do that forever. Because, like, technically, I think Sun and Moonstar were my first OCs of this world. No, you know what? I think it was actually Chinchilla Tail, but Angel, Mossy, and Nettle are my children, who I love very deeply. And even if I stopped doing anything Warrior Cat related, Um, I'd probably never sell them because I love them. Oops. Besides, they have such an entwined story in my mind that I would worry if I gave them to anyone else that they would then be separated. That's not cool. Sorry. I don't know. I think some people have. I feel like everyone's got a character like that they're like so attached to that they would stick with them. Like, these guys would stick with me even if I left the Warriors fandom. I don't know what I'd do with them. Maybe I'd probably just make them part of their own cat series. Um, Other characters, like, um, fun. Um, if I ever left the Warriors fandom, Venom Strike and Sweet Storm they would not stay cats. I've had a concept of a human story for them for a while, but I, of course, can't draw humans, so it has not seen paper at all. But if I ever left the Warriors fandom, they would immediately stop being cats. I would just learn how to draw humans and go from there. I need a fluffy belly. Ooh. That's about as long as I've had these guys, or yeah, as long as they've existed. Um, let's see. um, now I need to figure out what Angel's healer accessory would be. I said before, I was tempted at one point to make it yew berries or death berries. But in universe, her mentor does not care and does not want an apprentice. But even with that, she'd be like, no, 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 no. No, you cannot have. You cannot wear death berries around the camp. No. Which is why I replaced it with a bittersweet berry. She was wearing lavender before. Maybe I'll do lavender again. Or maybe some other slightly poisonous plant. Just because I wanted their accessories to also kind of reflect who they are as characters. Mossy is very sweet, so she gets some sweet strawberries. Nettlepool is very prickly, so he gets something from a coniferous tree that's spiny or needly. Plus, with the new using pine cones, his healer mark that he'd put on the walls would be made of sap, which would look almost clear, and I feel like that really fits. And now I just gotta figure out what to give Angel. You know what? We're gonna do lavender. Returning to form. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. I could put it. I could droop it from here. Or put it there. Droop it from under. The others have the accessories around their ears, so I'm gonna do that. I guess I'll just put it here like I did before. She is. She's always been fluffy in my mind. But at some point she got really big. So I just made her part Maine Coon. I don't know when that happened. But she's my fluffy baby. I love her so much. She is a force to be reckoned with, a woman of destruction and chaos. And she never really grows up. But that is the fun part. How do you draw lavender? Oops. Wrong tab. Perfect. I love drawing cats with a bunch of neck fluff. I don't do it all that often anymore. I don't think. I don't know. I guess I do. It all depends on how I'm drawing neck fluff when I do it. Okay. Now, I need to decide what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Oh. Is that gonna work? Forget-me-nots are so small. I could do lilies. But do I want Angel to have 2 poisonous plants on her at all times? Maybe I'll try the forget-me-nots. If that doesn't work, then we're switching to lilies. Okay. Where did my tab go? There it is. Oh god. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. There. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'll move it. Maybe I'll put it in her tail instead. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how I like it in with Mossy. If I don't like it, because I really want to. My instinct is to put them around the face, but she's already got. They already all have their like healer thing around their face. And while it wouldn't matter as much for Mossy because she has a bunch of colors and patterns, Angel is pure white. I don't know. Let me see if I like it for Mossy. It's white outside. Ooh. We haven't gotten any snow here yet, where I live. I hope it snows this year. It always... Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't like how it turned, I think. Or maybe I'll just go with the buck moth wing. Let me try the buck moth wing instead. Ooh, that's fun. We used to go sledding all the time back when my brother and I were younger. We live by a park that has a pretty steep hill. It's pretty good for. That's ugly. I'll just steal the one from Mossy. No, the buck moth wings don't fit. Okay, see ya, Icy Drift. Thank you for joining. I don't want to not give them. Where did I put these? Okay. Maybe. Maybe I could do like a bracelet situation instead. I don't know. Yeah, no, that messed it up completely. Like, maybe a bracelet fits more? I don't know. I hate thinking up accessories. Um, okay, that's fine. You know what? I think these guys are ready to be lined. Let me just delete anything unnecessary and smash them together. Yes. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. So I move the. Oh, fancy. I love learning new things about my art program. You know what? I didn't intend it. I usually just resize everything. But this is about the size difference. What? Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. What you doing? Oh, give me a moment. Okay. Well, there's noise going on all around. I'll have to change. Let me change the size of this canvas. I think it needs to be longer. Let's do. So I'm gonna. Okay. Is there a way I can? No. Okay. The only one that might need to be resized at all is Nettle. I think he's just barely too small. I think that fits. There we go. Now if I delete the folder, ooh, that's not what I wanted. Now I can delete the folders. First I want to move these and smush a little. Ignore me just muttering to myself. No, it needs to be bigger. Nah, screw it. Oh, is Angel too big? Like, if you've seen a Maine Coon, they're huge. But she's like a monster compared to the other two. This cannot be battle legal. I've never seen an IRL Maine Coon, but like there's plenty of pictures on the internet of people holding up their Maine Coons and them being about the size of like their from like their neck down to their knees. Maine Coons are huge. And Angel is really big in my mind. I think it fits. Maybe that's the true reason StarClan decided she had to be a healer. Her sister, disciplined and not as chunky. Comet is just as big, but is a lot slimmer. Um, so she's allowed to be a warrior. She's slimmer and more disciplined, and not an absolute chaos being. Meanwhile, Angel in an AU where other characters are the gifted, um, is Angel chill? Not really. Um, she is not greatly disciplined. Um, because her mom is kind of the same way, and um, her mentor didn't pay attention to her, so Angel is essentially just allowed to be a wild child, and she didn't really grow out of that. Um, so when in the story she is eventually barred from being a healer, that's probably why things go so wrong, because she was never supposed to be a warrior. But in an AU where someone else was chosen as the gifted, um, and so Angel, Mossy, and Nettle become warriors instead. I have an AU like that, but it's pretty old, and not really written. Um, but she would at least not be as bad because she'd have an actual mentor. Um, but she'd still be kind of bad. She probably would not be allowed on the battlefield because in quote unquote canon, an untrained Angel Wish takes out like a good chunk of the clans. So trained Angel Wish would be a force. Um so yeah. Um I guess also she wouldn't have Shadow Wish, so she'd be a little. I wish I could find. Let me see if I can find my notes for that AU because I think everyone had different names. And I am willing to get distracted right now. Give me a moment. Okay, I found it. Um, My notes from when I originally. Oh god. Whatever. My notes say. Those are boring. In my notes, I renamed her to Angel Cloud or Angel Wing. Angel Wing was. I debated naming her that originally, which is why her name is Angel Wish. I just thought Angel Wing was a little too boring. I wanted these guys to have somewhat unique names. Though I have seen another Nettlepool out in the wild. Though that Nettlepool, she and my Nettlepool are nothing alike, other than in name. If someone has a character that shares a name with my characters, let me know. Maybe I'll draw them together. But, let's see. Yeah, everyone got renamed in this AU. Because there's two of them. There's one where, there's one where, Nettlepool's brother, Wildstrike, part of his story is that he wanted to be a healer, but he was instead, because his brother was made a healer, he was made a warrior instead, and was given a pretty nasty mentor, which shaped him into a pretty antagonistic cat. But I have one AU where Nettle does not overreact, or does not react to not react, where he doesn't show off his powers when he does before, or when he does in canon. So he and Wild Kit devise a plan, and essentially Wild Kit takes the credit for being MoonClan's gifted cat, and thus becomes a give me a moment. And thus becomes Nettle becomes a warrior, and Wild becomes a healer, and there would be drama with StarClan. What app am I using? I am using Metabang Paint Pro. Um, in the other AU I have, it's essentially a sibling swap AU. So instead of Mossy being the gifted, her sister Lightning Berry would be. And of course, Angel and Comet would switch, and then I think I decided that Nettle's sister would be the swapped instead of his brother. These AUs never went anywhere because I didn't. There was a huge part of the story that if Angel Wish is not a healer, it doesn't really make sense. Or I can't figure out a way to start. I couldn't figure out a way to start the second act of the story. And the main conflict without Angel, without the circumstances that were, or that are canon. Like, essentially, the story cannot happen if Angel does not have a meltdown about her girlfriend ignoring her and then goes on a rampage. You know, as it is. The AUs were mostly meant. I was bored and I was trying to better establish the siblings, because really only Lightning is important for the story, mostly because she and Mossy Glow are really close, so they hang out a lot. Which Angel and Comet also hang out a lot. It's just that Comet ends up not being. She's not really important until the second act. And then Nettlepool doesn't really talk to his siblings. Like, he's fine with his sister, but he and his brother butt heads so often that they just don't talk. But I was trying to establish them a little better, and the AUs definitely let me develop Wild Strike better. I have a better understanding of his personality. And what he will and won't do. Can you guys tell that I've thought about this too much? These guys are definitely my most, like, this story is my most developed one. Though the other story, Blood and Water, the sequel, I definitely like more content-wise. I think the story is more interesting. Um, than this one. And also, I have a lot more characters that I really like in Blood and Water. Um, but I like this one a lot. Let's see. I'm gonna finish. Oh my god. I'm gonna finish lining this guy. Um, sorry, give me a moment. I apologize for dogs. I'm probably gonna finish lining Nettle, and then I think I'll end stream. I got stuff to do. But maybe I'll post these when I'm done. I don't know. Oh, trust me. That is not even all of the drama. Like, that's not even the canon drama. There's so much drama in both of the stories. Um, okay. Nettle looks janky. Oh my god. Okay. He's done. And everyone's awake now, so it's gonna get noisy. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back on Monday. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.